Yeah, good afternoon. Today we will discuss about fact double. What is fact double? The fact double function returns a double factorial of number. The syntax is a fact double. Then fact double is here. So therefore, the function is available analysis. This function is available from the analysis of tool pack adding can be accessed using the tools. Add ins command, check the box for the adding. If it is not adding list, we can take the setup to install it. The number of arguments is the value of is to return the double factorial if number is not an integer. So it is truncated. The number is even. This function returns the product of values from one number to the even. If the number is odd, this function returns the product of the values from one number to the odd. The factorable function returns an error value of the number. Argument is not the positive number. Number of the value want to double factorial for the number is truncated if not is on integer. For example, equals 10395 here, 18 here. So this is the factor double. This is the statement I'm showing you. This is the bringing you with you. So factor double here. So therefore 120, 720, 540, 43, 46, 200. So factor double we are taking here. This is the one. And another one, the floor function returns the number round down towards 0 to the nearest multiple significance. The number of argument is the value to round. The significance argument is a multiple to which wanted to round. For number of arguments that is a negative, use a negative significance argument. Otherwise, Flow returns an error value. So the numeric taking entry is made on other argument here. Flow returns an error value. The float function can be used to round a monetary amount down to the nearest cent. If A1 contains here $46.213, then floor A1 0.1 returns 46.23 C. Remember earlier I shown here. This is greatest common divisor and least common divisor. You know that here. Natural logarithm, law of the nested told. Matrix multiplication. The matrix multiplication function returns the matrix product of two arrays. The result is an array with the same number of rows as array, one as the number of columns. Syntax, MMULT, array 1 and array 2 can be given cell ranges. Array constants or references if any cells are empty or contain text, or if the number of or if the number of the columns in array 1 is different from the number of rows in array. MMULT returns error value functions that return arrays entered in the formulas. Control shift to the center in the keyboard, so therefore equals to 8095. Array. The array 1 and array 2 arguments are the arrays you want to multiply. The number of columns in array 1, so it should be number of rows in array. Both the arrays are must contain only numbers. Matrix inverse. The mean inverse function returns the inverse of the matrix stored in array. Inverse matrices like determinants are generally used to solve a system of mathematical equations involving several variables. The product of matrix and inverse is the identity matrix. The square array which has diagonal values from all other values are equal to 0. The determinant for a non-vertical matrix is 0. We are taking here. For example, mean inverse is equal to matrix inverse. M inverse is matrix inverse. 1 2 1 4 1 2 3 3 1. And then 0.625, 0.125, 0.375. Array. This is the array argument is a numeric array that must have an equal number of rows and columns, which can be called cell group. For example, as an array constant such as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, an array as name as to as a t function that the arrays must be entered as array format by pressing Control Shift and Enter. The power function returns the results of number raised to power. Syntax power is equal to number. For example, power 535 equal 125. Number, the number arguments is the base number, and if you add it can be real number. The power argument is the exponent to which is base number is there. The power function performs the inverse operation of the log function. So equivalent formula to power function xy y raised power of xy. So we have to see here this one diagram. Mod 65, 10 4, 10 12, 10 0, 1 to 10. Power 5 3, 4 0 5 2 2. This is the one we are taking here. Product. The product function multiplies the numbers is given arguments that return product also we can write 2 5 10 and 100 also we can write here. And round also the same. The round function also the of the specified number of digits. Syntax round number digits. The round digits, if digits is greater than 0, then the number is a round specified number of decimal place. If digits is 0, the number is rounded to the nearest integer. If the digits is less than 0, the number is rounded to the left on the decimal point. For example, round 9.95, so equals to 10. Round 5025 is 5000. So therefore, decimal point we are taking that is a figure. So this is a number. The number of argument is the number of you want to round it. The digits argument is by the number of digits which you want to round. The 50 and above you have to 10. 9.5, it should be 9.9, 9.4, it should be 9, you have to round this one. Round up. The round down functions rounds a number down towards zero. Syntax round down. Round down behaves like round, except it is always in a rounds and a round number down. If digits is greater than zero, the number is rounded down to the specified number of decimal places. If digits is zero or omitted, the number is rounded down the near integer what we have earlier learned. Digit is less than zero. The rounded decimal point is the number is argument is any real number you wanted to round up. The digit of arguments is the digit which is you want to round the number. The round up function rounds the number up away from zero. Round up number digits we are take a sum. What is sum? The sum function adds all the numbers in range of cells. If an argument is an array of reference only numbers, if that array of reference are counted. Empty cells logically text or error values in the array of reference are ignored. Arguments that are error the values of text cannot be translated. Translated we are taking here into numbers. The course errors we are taking the SEEC. Square root, the square root means under root means syntax notice the example. The SQRT function is within the positive square root. The number are in conjunction with the cosine and the variance in the return length of the unknown. The square root of 64 is unknown. And the number of argument is the number for which one to square root if the number is negative. SQRT is on the value. The trunc function, the truncation function, truncates a number integer by removing fractional parts of the number. It is syntax. What is the syntax here? Trunc, we are writing TRUNC, number digits. So you have to see the int function, trunc and int operate the same positive numbers with the negative numbers. Int rounds around 0 and the trunc rounds towards 0. Number. The number of argument is the number you want to truncate. The digits is a number specifying the precision of the truncation is not specified. The default value for digits 0. Permutation. The permit function returns the number of permutations we are taking here. The permutation for certain number of objects can be selected from the number of objectives. Syntax permit. The permit function operates in the subject of code where the order of the subject of importance. Notice that there is above diagram 9 players of the baseball team. The picture is excluded. What is the number of these? The 5 position. Number of integers is the total check. That is the objection, the permission. This is the statement. Small. Also, you have to learn this is the exercise you have to do. This is the abbreviation. ABS returns the absolute value of number. CD, you have to GCD return the greatest common divisor. 2 more integers you have to study in this one. Statistical function. Average, average AF, average ES, median, mode, GM, HM, we are taking here interaction. Representing data by using a single value is one of the important objectives of statistical analysis. This can be easily used in measure the central tendency. Measures of central tendency determine the value represents the central value of the data. Identify the value more number of values clustered around. So we use measure of central tendency to determine the representative value of the data set. What is statistical function? There are 5 measures of the central tendency. Arithmetic mean or average. Median, more geometric mean and harmonic. What is average? Average returns the average also known as arithmetic mean. So syntax means we are writing the syntax as average. Average is one of the most widely used function by Excel users. It is calculated by taking some values in data and dividing the number of values in the data set. Therefore, we find one example of the average function. Number, when you can specify up to 30 arguments of the average function, the arguments can be cell references, arrays, or range. Blank cells or cells containing text or logical values are ignored. Cells that contains a zero are included in the average calculation. Average here. Average, the function is the calculator of the average of the values. Average of the values in the list of arguments. So average A means value 1 and value 2. Here to say average and average values. Function calculates the average of list of its argument. The difference of the average does not ignore text logical values. Text and false are evaluated 0. That is true is evaluated. Value in cells that contain 0. Text or logical values are included in the average calculation. Arguments can be cell references, arrays or range names, blank cells are ignored. You can specify up to 30 arguments for the average year function. For example, average year function. This is the table you see here. Average year is D4 feature we are taking here. From the above example, we can interrupt the result of 2017. 4,575.74 is more than scales, approximately scale is here. Then average range criteria, average underscore range we are taking here. Range required one or more cells average including numbers of names. Arrays are references that contain numbers. Criteria required here. The criteria in the form of number expression, cell difference, or text difference which cells are average. For example, criteria can be expressed 32, 32, less than 32. Apples are B30 for average. Range option, the actual set of cells to average. Key permitted range is usually here. This one is an average keys. So they return the criteria range 2 and criteria 2. The average function says syntax is the following argument. Average range required one or more cells to average, including the numbers and names arrays of reference that contain numbers. Then criteria range 1, criteria range 2, criteria range 3, up to criteria range 1 is range is required. Subsequent of consequent criteria range so option 1 to 127 various evaluate associated with that criteria value. And also criteria 1 to up to length criteria is required. Subsequent option 1 to 127 is the form of number of expression cell differences that is expressed at 32, that is equivalent 32 apples in the B of B4. You want to see this one. The screenshot of average. This one, average and this one. Then median. So median returns the median, the given numbers. So syntax is a median. The median is a number of the middle set numbers. In middle set numbers, 3, 4, 5, what is the given the numbers in the data set we are taking here. And opposite to them, on opposite to the mean, which is the average of the set of numbers. When the data is contains an odd number of values, then the middle value returned here, the data set contains an average number of values. The two middle values are average determine the median number, and the I references ring or array that makes up the data set. When the data set contains any text of the values, ignores the text data. Up to 30 arguments can be specified here. Then more returns the most frequently occurring or repetitive value in array or range data. Use more function when you need to know which value of occurs most frequently in a data set. If each value is unique, there is no more than the error not applicable in any is returned. So if two or more values occur the same frequency, Excel returns the smallest values of the regarding of the order. So which shows examples of more. Number of n cell differences makes data set up to 30 arguments can be highlighted. What is a geometric mean? So what is the geometric means? We are learning here the geometric mean also in our statistical fourth semester and third semester you have to learn here. But even though geometric mean and harmonic mean also we have learned the earlier uh, semesters also. So geometric mean also more also you use more function we need the most richest frequency in the data set. If each value is a unique, there is no model or error is written already. So that number is the reference. Range name or array make it the data set we are taking here. Geometric mean. What is a geometric mean? Geometric mean is a geometric mean an array, a range of positive data. Geometric mean when you want to calculate the average, the rate of the compound interest assuming the variable interest rates. So therefore, things can be specified here also being some of these ones. Then harmonic mean. What is harmony? Harmony. H-A-R-M-E, harmony. The written harmony means syntax harmony. The harmonic mean is the reciprocal of the arithmetic mean of reciprocals. The mean is always less than geometric mean and arithmetic mean. Number up to 30 arguments can be specified, including celebrations and array. Each number of the data set is to be positive here, taking here. Statistical functions is the most important covariance, ABDEV, DEV, SQ, quartile, standard deviation, percentile, standardized, kurtosis, and all these are the statistical functions here. In this measure of central tendency, measure of will not give the complete picture of the data. We can find the only value of which represents the data apart from the representative value and show how the values. Now the values are they taking here from that one the centralized correctness of the observations of the important aspect to know about the measures which measure the scatters. Correctness of the value dispersion value is called measure of dispersion. There are some important measures of the dispersion. There are standard deviation, average deviation, quartile deviation. Apart from this correctness, if you want to issue about the distribution, whether it is skewed or symmetrical, we know the concept of it means lack of symmetry in a distribution means mean within more or not same in the distribution set to be skewed. The graph of the distribution is not in the field shape of bell. It might be stretched more than the other side. We are Reproduction measures the peakness of the curve. In this unit, we will learn how to calculate the measures using Excel functions. So this is the one unit. Then we have to learn covariance. Covariance returns the covariance of the average of products of deviation of each data. But in syntax, you can write covariance of let's say array one and array two. The covariance of function, the covariance of the covariance of function is to be determined if a relationship exists between two data sets. The range of covariance from -1 to +1. The data value must integers for, so therefore the covariance function array one. Array one is the first set of values can be cell range, range name or array. Array two is the second set of values can be cell range as a name and array. The equation of the covariance we have taken the equation of the equation of the covariance. The equation of the covariance one by summation of x minus x bar y minus y minus bar in the following figure. The given data advertisement expenses of the corresponding sales are given. The relation between two phenomena. What is the phenomena you have to see here? Consider we can use here first of all using the term phenomena that we consider in the covariance we can use. Covariance is a positive value, which is positive. We can interpret the results as the relation which is positive. Increasing the advertisement expenses sales is also increasing here. Here advertisement and lakhs also we are showing here. This is the advertisement 25, advertisements in expenses 25, 25 to 20 lakhs at the advertisement approximately 71.26 we are showing here in the covariance we are taking here. Average absolute deviation. What is absolute deviation? Average absolute deviation. DE means deviation, AD means average absolute deviation, means that absolute deviation of the data point from the mean. The average absolute deviation function, one of the several functions is to measure the dispersion or spread into a set of data. So therefore, average is a calculation shows the both the different departments have an average of 4.0, 40, 40, sorry, average of 40, but the average absolute deviation calculation clearly highlights widest between various department B from the mean. Number N and the arguments which can be the difference arrays are in range. You can up to 30 arguments, blank cells or cells containing text or logical values are ignored. Cells that contain zero are included are average absolute deviation. The equation of the average absolute deviation, 1 divided by the number of values in data that is set in the multiple that there are some absolute each dot point of x1, x2, x2, xn. The data set this is the average data for department A, workers ages 600, department B. Average is GA5, 6 of 20, department D is 3, department average function is 17. We are taking average function from the sheet. The deviation SP returns all the states deviation from the deviations of the data set from the sample mean. The syntax is serial number 1 and 2. Syntax is 1 and 2. The sum of the observations always equal to 0. Squaring the deviations, the summing them, unable to calculate the variance in standard deviation. The deviation of SP function calculates the deviation, the square of each deviation in the mean. Before returning the sum of squares, these were included only for illustration purpose. Number N, you can specify up to 30 arguments For deviation of SEEC functions, arguments can be called reference array names. Blank cells are cells that contain text for logical evaluation is ignored here. This is included. This one. Quartile deviation. Quartile returns the quartile data set means that is a syntax. This is what the syntax and Excel sheet is taking the quartile array in the quad. The quartile function is used to frequently divide data into four equal parts and return the averages of quartile. Quartile to specify quartile function begin used to look at the top 20% price earning ratios for 12 companies. Array is the data of numeric values for which you want to quartile. What indicates the value you want to return? So what value is that? Zero minimum value. One is first quarter 20%, second quarter 50%, third quarter 76%, fourth is maximum is 100. So 0, 25, 50, 75, 100 we are taking here. So this is a quarter. Quarter 1, 2, 3, 30. First 25% of the PE ratio is less than 30%, 35, 50% only. 25% of the PE ratio is more than what we are taking in this value. This is a STDED, standard deviation measure, estimates that standard deviation based on a sample. From the alternative mean value figure 4.5 STDED, a random sample college entrance score of the local high school. If the data set is the entry population is the STD function. Number in arguments can be cell references, arrays, or reunion. Blank cells are cells in context or logical values are ignored. Cells containing zero are included in the local calculation can specify up to 30 arguments STD function that is 1 by n of the summation of x minus x bar whole square. This is the diagram. You have to see 30, 40, 23, 35, 41, 39, 32, 43, at 40 is the standard deviation 7.28. So in the formula in this way, percentile. Then the percentage of values in range percentage, the percentage function needs to be threshold of acceptance. So the price of earnings ratios of 12 companies is given to find the value of the 70th percentile. Array is the data set of the different standing the 12 percentile value 0 and 1. In standardized, this is the table you have to see. This is the here, this is the 18th percentile. This is the 16th one, we are applying the percentage in the Excel sheet. This is the Excel sheet file. This is the statement of the percentage C3, C1405 we are taking standardized normal distribution. Standard returns a normalized value from the distribution character by the mean and the standard deviation. The mean of standard normal distribution is 0. However, in real world distribution, the mean is rarely 0. In order to make accurate comparisons, x value must be standardized. The result, what is x value is equivalent to the standard normal distribution. X is the value of you want to normalize, mean is the arithmetic mean of the data set. Here, data set. Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. One, 110, 126, 128, 178, 152, 15, 1, 180, 190, 160, 160, 124. The data x is equal to mean by is the they're finding the values in Excel sheet. Kurtosis. Kurtosis, and then the kurtosis of data set. Kurtosis characterizes the relative of the peakedness of the flatness of the distribution compared to the normal distribution. In the kurtosis is positive, the distribution relatively peak. In the kurtosis is negative, the distribution is relatively flat. Number n arguments, including cell references, range names, or arrays, more than 4 data points, but put utilities function to calculate the results. 1, 3, 7, 2, 3, 9, 2, 4. That is a value automatically in the table in the Excel sheet. We are giving here 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a formula. And the n plus 1 by n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. Xi minus x bar of this taking here. What is RSQ? What is the RSQ function? A rank function, forecast function, and priming. So see here, complete the RSQ function, find the rank of the given data set, forecast the function of the given data set, find the priming. So see here, the RSQ function calculates the the Pearson product moment correlation coefficient for two supplied sets of values. This is the space of the Pearson product moment correlation coefficient for the data points known y's and known y's and known x, known y's and known x, and the equation of the Pearson product moment correlation summation of x1 x bar y minus y bar by root of x1 x bar whole square minus bar whole square. X and y are sample means average. Known Rx are average known on y's. Rx returns are R squared, which is the square of this correlation coefficient. The R squared value can be interrupted on the proportion of the variance by attributed to variances. The syntax of the function is Rx with known as y's and known as x. Where known as y's and known as x are two arrays of the values, and the equal length also we have more than. Note that if any other value is known as minus or x or arrays x values, logical values are deferred to empty cells and excluded from the RSQ function. In RSQ function example, we are RSQ function example we are taking here. RSQ function, just a bit. RSQ function example, copy the example data in the following table and paste in the cell A1 and new Excel worksheet. Formula shows the select the first. F2 and then press enter if you need to. You can adjust the column widths through all the data. Most 27834165. No 6 22.90 33.49 34.50 27.61 19.5 10.7 37.9 31. So column change this page on the right contain two arrays of values. The square Pearson product movement correlation coefficient we are taking here. The values in the column A and B and the spreadsheet can be calculated in the RSQ function. It is A2 N and B2 B9. Note that the result is the square of R is equal to 0.84364159. This is in terms of the correlation of the two values. See here one example. Other example from the cell A1 new Excel worksheet, the formula results here. Most non-knowns result we see here. In the Excel sheet, we are finding a scale of the Pearson product movement correlation coefficient through data points with 0.446429. Note that this is a result here in the Excel sheet we are doing here. After data here, we are applying this formula. This one. The result will output 0.446429. RSQ function errors. Accuracy if supplied knowns y's and knows s and knowns x and knowns y's are different lengths. So accuracy if either one or both of supplied arrays contains less than 2 or numeric values. The standard deviation values in more than one or both of the supply values is equal to 0. The rank function. That's the rank function because the statistical rank of a given value is an stipulated array of values. If there are duplicate values in the list, these are given the same rank. The syntax of the rank function is rank number reference where the function arguments are number, the value for which you want to find the rank, reference an array to contain the supplied number we are taking here. Then order also we are taking here an optional argument that defines whether supplied reference array should be order in ascending or descending order. They have value 0 or 1. So 0 is a descending order, 1 is ascending order. You know that. So the order argument is omitted. If the part of value descending order, non-zero value is picked as that is ascending order. Rank function examples. Rank function example, copy of the example of the data table, paste in cell A1 under the application Excel sheet, worksheet for formulas show the results. So press 2 and we can enter this one, adjust the column and width and spin the data. Rank 5, A1, 7, the results were automatically given A and B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A values 1, 11, 8, 9, 2, 5, 9, they are given in the problem. Rank 5, A1, A7, rank 5, A1, A7, rank 9, rank 8. A1, A7, rank 8, we are simplifying. In cell B1, B3, B4, an argument is omitted. The rank for users that descending array 11, 9, 9, 8, 5, 2, 1. In cell B2, the argument is equal to 1, therefore the rank function uses ascending array 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 9, 9. The supplied array contains the two values 1, 2 values equal to 9, which occupy positions 2 and 3. When the array is ranked in order, in this case, rank function will give the rank for the values 9. That the next value is the rank is cell is B4. The marks option with 20 students in statistics as follows: find the rank of 9. See here, given the data here 20, 50, 56, 78, 90, 70, all the data we are entering into the sheet. Rank 90, 78, 35. So scores as well 50, 56, 78, 33, 9, 18. The problem in this problem, rank function uses the descending array that is 3, 78, 9, 35 is 18. This is the how we can find it through Excel sheet in this formula using Excel worksheet. Rank function error. Appears if the supplied number is not present within the supplier. Note that the rank function does not return the text presentation number as numeric values. So therefore, the supplier array is not textual. It's a pure pass function. The calculator or predict a future value by using existing values. The future value is a y value for a given x value. The existing value are known as x values. The y values in the future value is predicted by using linear regression. You can use this function to predict the future sales. Inventory requirements are consumed markets. If the y is equal to a plus bx and a bar is equal to y bar minus b bar, but the b is equal to summation of x minus x bar by m into y minus y bar by summation of x minus x bar whole square. You can also write that x and y sample means average x and average known as y. Average load known as x and known as y. You can write. Then weigh the arguments as follows. A numeric x value for which you want to forecast a new y value, known y's and array known y values and y is independent, and array known x values and x is the independent data. Note that the length of the known x in arrays and the length as y's and the variance of the known x must be 0. Forecast function example here taking here. This is example data from the paste with cell A1 in new Excel worksheet. For formulas show results where if you need to, you can adjust the columns with see all the data here 7, 8, 12, 15, 25. This is the result description here submitting the forecast. In Excel, predict the value with 10.6072. 53 in the Excel sheet you have to click here. In the another example, the following data represents the year x is the year and the production is the y. Where is the value of y given the value of credit we use for forecast function here. Couple example data of the single data paste set in A1 in the new Excel worksheet. For example, to show the results and press enter, you can adjust the column to see all the data. So see here. So therefore we are taking here the values here 1, 2, 20, 11, 23, 2013, 2013, 13, 2014, 15, 2015, 14, 2016, 15, 2017, 2016, 2015, 2017, 2018, 16, 2019, 17, we are taking the data here. So that the 110 to there is a data 110, 113, 115 known as Y production taking here. Known here 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 11, 13. So 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20. So there is a forecast is a 127.0119048 we are taking here. Then the forecast function errors. So get error for the forecast function here. The forecast error we are taking here accuse if either the most x and noise arrays are different lengths, accuse the variance of the split known x is equal to 0, accuse the applied future value x is non-numeric. What's the trimming? What the trimming means? You know the meaning of the integer the trimming type is a taking exclude a percentage data points here. Bottom of tails of the data set. You can use the function which is to exclude the outlying data set from analysis. That is the array of being at the value string and average the fractional number of data points exclude from the calculation. So there is one remarks here. Percentage timing, it is the number error value. Primary only number of excluded points and the nearest multiple is present is 0.1 here. So the 30 data points equals to 3 points. Select timing includes a single value in the top and bottom of the data set. The timing. Thus, given in B3 spreadsheet below 3 examples from the Excel timing function. So therefore, A1 to A10 have different percentage values 0.5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Right, no values submitted, 2 values submitted, 1 each check, 2 values submitted. So we are taking the Excel sheet, this one. This is examples of this one. We need notes on screen. Submit function RSQ, rank, forecast, and time in RSQ. Correlation coefficient for two given data set. The Excel rank function, statistical rank of the given value with listed. Supplied array of values, forecast function enables to calculate predict the future value by existing values. The timing function determining of the interior of data set. This is one.